Welcome to the Future Republic. This is our second episode. This show is all concerning everything that has to do with futurism and future technology and the space race. I'm probably going to come up with a clever tagline like I do my other shows, like Intellectual Anarchy. We engage in extreme truth, extreme common sense, and diversity of ideas. James Salazar Media podcast, where we get your source of pop culture, politics, and futurism, and YouTube Brightburn YouTube Academy, where we dig deeper, burn brighter, and the Future Republic will have one, I guarantee. Hold on a minute. But this is a very important one I needed to talk about. You see, there's so many issues humans and Americans are dealing with politically. And I think a lot of these answers can be solved by the advancements of medical technology and a lot of afterthought technologies that are used for one thing and that have a public use for the public, a use for the public. Like so much of our technology today comes from the first space race, and now that we're in our maybe third space race, there's going to be incredible technologies that are going to solve a lot of problems. Now, but there's a lot of moral issues that we're dealing with, and future technology could hold the answer. They're most likely right now being able to, for women who have a uterus, be able to maybe push a button on their body, and that would keep any baby or any life being created, and then switching it off, and they're able to produce life in the womb, giving women that extra choice to use that gift to turn it off or on. And for some reason, if that makes a mistake, there are probably going to be artificial wombs in the next 10 years here, where we can take a baby in this probably first week, second week, third week, first trimester, and be able to take the body out, take the baby out of the woman and place it in a artificial womb. Of course, that will then be a part of the state, but it'll originally be for people who cannot carry babies because something wrong with their health, or something happened to their health, and they need to, and instead of losing the baby, they will be able to put it in an artificial womb. But this could also be an avenue for, if that kind of technology doesn't come first, or if it fails, that gives women the option to turn off their reproductive powers, or put them back on. And if there's a mistake, they can take that life and put it into an artificial room, and then it would probably, like I said, it would probably be the property of the state, and the state will probably try to adopt it and find a family for it. And that won't solve the dilemma that if women see it as property and we're stealing property for them, and they want the right to destroy that life, even though they don't have to carry it. I don't know if it solves that moral issue. It's the same argument for slaves, sort of. You know, the slave master had no more responsibility to their slave, so therefore they could run it down to the ground, rape it, kill it, because it was their property. I digress. But in the future, many of these moral issues they could be solved by science. We if we're going to see if people were born wrong, through the genetic code, right? Whether people are born gay, where people are born the wrong sex, we're going to be able to see that in the genome, and it's gonna solve these problems and what we allow society to do. And maybe some people who want to have certain sex changes, maybe can do some genetic altering, whatever it might be. Though I might have a personal issue where I don't think these people are really the other sex, but they have every right to do that in this country, as long as you don't compel me to think the same way, and you don't try to compel society through the government to accept it. But just, you can do whatever you want with your body, right? It's a free country. But science is going to solve these moral issues probably more than politics will. And the only way we're going to advance society's moral issues through science is by embracing one of the most tricky moral issues, and I don't think it's tricky, but people like to make it tricky, is capitalism. Capitalism, with all its flaws, and it has flaws, it's the best vehicle to expand future technology. It is, for a lack of a better choice, the most moral economical system we have, because it's based on voluntarism. And the weaknesses of capitalism, which are that's exploitation and the profit motive and corporations. Yeah, but that'll change under socialism. Those are the same issues in any other economical system. The only difference is that nothing has got people out of poverty faster than capitalism, and nothing has expanded our technological growth than capitalism. And we're going to be able to solve a lot of issues as long as we embrace capitalism. Obviously, tone down the bad parts of it, but we don't want a controlled economy, because we see that what happened in China and all these other places where they try to control economies. They're never going to be a vibrant economy like the United States until it embraces the free market. And as we place limits on the free markets ourselves, we can see our growth go down and technology begin to be hampered. We saw that during COVID, right? Everything got shut down, and the space race shut down, and future technologies concerning health and every other part of our lives all shut down because they decided to wrongfully shut down the economy because they wanted to control. I say that all to say this: that capitalism will promote this, the advancement of future technology. And the advancements of future technology will solve all the ills, mostly all the ills, of the human race when it comes to food, energy, life, exploration. It's in our hands. This is why I have this program, because we're going to be talking about the space race and what technologies come out of the space race. We're going to talk about robots and artificial intelligence and how they enhance our lives, and how scary it is to give them more and more power over our economics in our leadership roles and the military and medical technologies. we need to be informed and invest and play a part and predict what's going to happen, because the future economy, the capitalistic future economy, will be in space. And all the subsidiary companies that are tied to the space race and the medical advancements, we will see in the future. We will see in the future our economy, our free market system, be 80 to 90% into the space race, into the stars. I believe it. Just wait. We just need Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and anybody else who's trying to get into the space race, in what part, as they have more successes right now at this date. Within the next couple of days here, Elon Musk will charge up those boosters for the Starship for the very first time, and exciting things are on the cusp of happening. And as COVID held us back, we're going to jump forward. So, my friends, I'm going to leave you with that today. Hopefully I come back with some news about the firing of the booster rockets of the Starship by SpaceX, and anything else I can think of, or anything else in the news. So this is me signing out of the Future Republic.